Samantha Sam Carter had always been a dreamer. Growing up in the small town of Pineville, she often fantasized about the exciting life she would one day lead in the big city. Sam excelled in school and earned a scholarship to a prestigious university in New York City, where she majored in marketing. Her ultimate goal was to land a high-paying job at a top advertising firm, own a chic apartment, and enjoy the glamorous city life she had always envisioned. After graduation, Sam's dreams seemed within reach. She secured an entry-level position at a well-known advertising agency and moved into a small apartment in a bustling neighborhood. The city buzz was intoxicating, and Sam threw herself into her work, determined to climb the corporate ladder and achieve her ideal life. However, the reality of city living soon hit her. The high cost of living, the grueling work hours, and the cutthroat nature of the industry began to take a toll on her well-being. Despite the challenges, Sam kept pushing forward, driven by her ambition. She spent long hours at the office, often working late into the night. The excitement of the city that had once invigorated her now felt draining. She rarely had time to enjoy the city's attractions or socialize with friends. Instead, she found herself constantly chasing the next promotion, the next raise, and the next big client. Months turned into years, and Sam's dedication began to pay off. She was promoted to account manager and received a substantial salary increase. Her work was recognized by her superiors, and she started handling major clients. From the outside, it seemed like Sam was living her dream, but on the inside, she felt increasingly empty and exhausted. The constant pressure and lack of work-life balance led to severe burnout. Sam's health began to deteriorate. She suffered from chronic fatigue, insomnia, and frequent migraines. She rarely had time to cook healthy meals, relying on takeout and vending machine snacks. Her social life dwindled, and she felt isolated despite being surrounded by millions of people. One particularly stressful night, after a grueling week at work, Sam collapsed in her apartment. Alone and scared, she realized she needed a change. The dream she had chased so fervently was costing her too much. She decided to take a leave of absence from work to focus on her health and well-being. Sam returned to Pineville to recuperate. Being back in her hometown brought a flood of memories and a sense of peace she hadn't felt in years. Surrounded by familiar faces and the slower pace of life, Sam began to reconnect with herself and her roots. She spent time with her family, rekindled old friendships, and took long walks in the countryside. During her time off, Sam also started reflecting on what truly made her happy. She realized that the high-powered career and glamorous city life she had pursued were not as fulfilling as she had imagined. She missed the simple joys of life, spending time with loved ones, enjoying nature, and pursuing hobbies. Sam began exploring new interests, such as painting and gardening, which brought her a sense of calm and satisfaction. She also volunteered at a local community center, helping with various activities and events. The experience of giving back to her community and connecting with people on a personal level was deeply rewarding. As Sam healed physically and emotionally, she gained a new perspective on her life and career. She realized that success didn't have to mean working at a top firm in a big city. True success was about finding balance, being healthy, and enjoying the journey, rather than just focusing on the destination. With this newfound clarity, Sam decided to return to New York, but with a different approach. She set clear boundaries at work, prioritizing her health and personal life. She started working reasonable hours and made time for exercise, healthy eating, and social activities. She even joined a local painting class to nurture her creative side. At first, it was challenging to break old habits and resist the pressure to overwork. However, Sam's dedication to maintaining balance gradually paid off. She became more efficient at work, and her creativity flourished. Her colleagues noticed her positive attitude and improved performance, and she was soon promoted to a leadership role, where she could mentor junior staff and advocate for a healthier work environment. Years later, Sam reflected on her journey with a sense of profound contentment. She had found a fulfilling career path that allowed her to use her skills and creativity without compromising her well-being. Her new role as a team leader enabled her to mentor junior staff, advocate for a healthier work environment, and promote a balanced approach to professional success. Sam's life was no longer dominated by the high-pressure demands of the advertising world. She had developed a routine that nurtured her physical and mental health. Morning jogs in Central Park, weekend painting sessions, and regular dinners with friends brought her joy and balance. Her apartment, once a symbol of her ambitions, now felt like a true home, filled with personal touches and memories. Sam's blog about work-life balance, self-care, and gratitude had gained a significant following. She received messages from readers worldwide, sharing their struggles and thanking her for the inspiration to make positive changes. Through her writing, Sam found a new purpose, helping others navigate their journeys towards a more balanced and fulfilling life. One day, Sam received an email from a young woman named Emily, who was facing burnout in her high-pressure job. Emily wrote about how Sam's blog had been a lifeline during her toughest moments, guiding her to reevaluate her priorities and make necessary changes. Reading Emily's heartfelt message, Sam felt a profound sense of fulfillment. She realized that her experiences and struggles had a greater purpose. They allowed her to help others find their way. Sam's commitment to gratitude became central to her daily life. She started a gratitude journal, where she wrote down 3 things she was thankful for each day. This practice helped her focus on the positives, even during challenging times. She appreciated the simple pleasures, like a beautiful sunset or a kind word from a colleague, and the support of her family and friends. At work, Sam's approach inspired a cultural shift within her team. She encouraged open discussions about stress and burnout, implemented flexible working hours, and organized wellness activities. Her efforts led to a happier, more productive team, and her company recognized her as a leader who truly cared about her colleagues' well-being. Sam also maintained strong ties with her hometown of Pineville. She frequently visited, enjoying the peace and simplicity of the countryside. She volunteered at the local community center, sharing her marketing expertise to help small businesses thrive. These trips grounded her, reminding her of the importance of community and the value of giving back. One summer afternoon, as Sam sat in her favorite park in Pineville, she received a call from her former boss, John. He invited her to speak at an industry conference about her journey and the importance of gratitude and work-life balance in achieving true success. Honored and excited, Sam accepted the invitation, seeing it as another opportunity to share her story and inspire others. At the conference, Sam spoke candidly about her struggles and the lessons she had learned. She emphasized that success should not come at the cost of one's health and happiness, and that being grateful for what you have is key to finding joy and fulfillment. Her speech resonated deeply with the audience, many of whom were facing similar challenges. After her talk, dozens of attendees approached Sam, sharing their stories and seeking advice. She listened, offered support, and felt a deep sense of connection with each person. Sam realized that her journey had come full circle. She had moved from a place of ambition-driven burnout to one of purpose-driven balance and gratitude. As she left the conference, Sam felt a renewed sense of purpose. She knew that her journey was ongoing, filled with opportunities to learn, grow, and help others. She was grateful for every step that had brought her to this moment, and she looked forward to the future with optimism and a heart full of gratitude. Sam had learned that true success was not about reaching a specific destination, but about appreciating the journey and being grateful for every experience along the way.